Are we live? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm a couple minutes late, but 2 minutes late I think is pretty good when I had to get all this together and set up. Um, Otto is right here. Do you want to say hey to everyone? He's in a pretty good mood. I have him a bottle ready. Oh, y'all, I'm like sweating. Otto, do you want to come say hey? You want to come say hey? Hey. Say hey. Let's see, we'll tilt it down just a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see yourself, huh? Yeah, you can see yourself. I know. Look at you. Look at us. Yeah, so I just changed him, got him ready for all of this, and I need to pull it up on my computer so I can see what y'all say and questions. But if you're in here, give it a thumbs up. Write me a comment. Let me know what y'all want to talk about because we're just going to chat. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Do all those YouTuber things. Let me pull this up so I can catch up with y'all. All right, I need to be in real time. Okay, look, dude, we're on this TV over here too. Y'all, I am very proud of myself. We are killing it. We are killing it. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Amy. Thank you. We're just hanging out. He's done so good today. He's been so good. I actually got some work done, and he helped, like he was just chilling, and you helped Daddy get some work done, didn't you? So that was super nice because I've been trying to do it all week, and I just kept putting it off, just because it's just like once you start something, and I'm sure all parents know this, once you start something, it's like they're not gonna let you finish it. So I kept starting it, but then today he was in such a like chill mood that he was like, "All right, I'll just hang out and you do you." So you've been so good. So I got that done, but he actually has to go with us or go with me, not us. It's just me and him. He has to go with me to show a house today. So that'll be fun. You're going with Daddy to work. Going with Daddy to work. Yeah, look at you. Do you see yourself? All right, let's see what else we're saying. Thank you, Teddy. I love your videos. Otto is so cute. I agree. He is so sweet. Yeah, if y'all have questions or anything, this is kind of the time. Make sure if you're in here, give it a thumbs up. Um, is that a blonde wig on the back of the... Oh my gosh. I love that you literally caught the blonde wig. I love that it's like in frame. I did not even notice that. That is hilarious. But yes, if you watched Brandon's TikToks, or they're on our Southern Daddies, our TikTok channel, or we also had a vlog. I did like the behind the scenes. That is the dolly wig that Brandon wore. That is hilarious. Green Girl said you're doing so good with the vlogging. Thank you. It's actually, once I like just had to like come to an idea of it's not going to be perfect. Like you're not going to have the professional quality like editing with like smooth transitions. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. Um, and then once I accepted that, it's like it's pretty easy because usually I would edit all of our videos in Final Cut, and so I'd have to import it from either my camera or my phone to my computer, blah, blah, blah. But then with Vlogmas, y'all, I'm just doing it from my phone. It's going straight to iMovie app on my phone, and then we just go. So I'm editing everything within like 30 minutes, which is super, I mean, I just have to. It's got to go quick. So it's got to go quick, don't it? You want to answer any questions? What a cutie pie. Love the daily videos. Thank you, Jamie. Hey, Susie. Say, hey, Susie Q. Hey, Susie Q. He's like obsessed with this toy now. I think y'all saw it in yesterday's vlog, but he loves it. Whoa. Whoa. Andrea, your little family is just so sweet. That's something you love the most about parenting. What's something I love the most about parenting? You gonna help me answer this, Doodle? What do I love the most about parenting? Um, I'll say that it's definitely been an adjustment. My entire life, from like me performing and traveling the world and just being on cruise ships and just from the bands and stuff that I did, it's been like me. I've been on my time. And this is definitely, I'm not on my time anymore. Um, but I think that's made me appreciate it so much more. So that adjustment has just, I don't know, just the focus shifting from me and worrying about like just me and having to worry about someone else has really put, I don't know, it's just been amazing. Like, I don't know, that's the best part. It's like it's not just me. I'm taking care of a human being and raising them, and just I'm his person. You know what I mean? It's just such a different type of love, and I don't know. I just love it. I just love everything, most things about it. Now that he's doing better with sleep, it's really great. It's just that transition of doing whatever I want whenever I want. It just I can still do it. It just takes a little bit more time and effort to get it done. Such as this live. It just took a lot more prepping, getting a bottle ready, just making sure he was chill, getting him changed. That way we can just come on here and just hang out, and hopefully he'll be good. I mean, because at any moment he could start freaking out, crying, going crazy, and I'm not gonna just have him miserable while I'm making a video. You know what I mean? I'm gonna in this video take care of him, because ultimately he just comes first no matter what now. And so that's been an adjustment, but one of my favorite things, just because he's so awesome. He's so awesome. We got blessed with a great kid so far. You better stay good. Oh, you're sitting up? Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see what else. I'm sitting here with my 1-year-old, and it's amazing, hard, emotional, all of that. With have my baby. Yes. I mean, I think that's the thing. It's like my life has been like work. So I know it was funny the other day, somebody commented on one of our videos and was like, I love that Brandon is, working, taking care of the family financially, blah, 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 which, he is. But if you've watched a lot of our videos, my last 3 years in real estate, basically everything that I made, I guess it's 2 years in real estate, everything I made went to this. We had a savings that was all for this, because it is expensive. IVF, surrogacy, we planned to have 100,000 in the bank. And then, y'all, it's been a lot more. It's been a lot more, but you are totally worth it. You are totally worth it. So that's definitely been an adjustment. Let's see, we got, how many people are in here? 12 people, 4 thumbs up. Look at us go. Look at us go. I think also it's funny, and I actually like that. Here, I can actually, I'm going to share this to the Southern Snackers. But I think it's funny, just like also growing this channel. We've been we've had over 20,000 subscribers on the Southern Snackers for quite a long time. And I think it's the idea of growing another channel at first was like, this is just it's going to be so tough. Who's going to want to watch what, that kind of stuff. And let's see, let's paste this. We got to paste the link, dude. And we'll say, I'll type with one hand, all lowercase, live on our family channel. Oh, you're getting fussy? Is it because I'm not paying you attention? All right, let's post that real quick. All right, done. We did it, dude. We did it. So let's go back over. Y'all, it's just funny, like, how much effort this takes. And I know it seems so stupid, because it's like all we're doing is just sitting here talking, but it does. Look at this toy. Oh. Hey, Christina. I went through IVF too, but surrogacy is a whole other level. I'm so proud of you and Brandon. Look at the sweet little boy you have. Exactly. It's just like, it's crazy thinking about us from the beginning of the whole journey and just where we are now. Because like, yeah, yeah. It just seemed like such an unrealistic dream when we first started talking about kids. And obviously, I mean, we talked about everything from adopting to, you know, just every scenario we thought about it. And I don't know, it's just from seeing where we were to seeing where we are, it's just crazy that he's actually here. It's just wild. And because he's been in our thoughts and our ideas, and we always wanted him, but just the idea of him actually being here was such a far-fetched goal for so long that now that he's here, it's an even more of a blessing. Teddy said, I really look forward to your Vlogmas videos. You guys are funny, and we get to see that precious baby. Thank you. I know I love that I've done Vlogmas this year, because not only to upload and stuff, but also us being able to like look back on his... Oh no, I know you're getting hungry. Oh, see, that's the thing. I was like, where's the passy? I always lose the passies every time. Now, honestly, don't know what I was saying. Do you know what I was saying? I don't. So I know he's starting to get hungry. Oh, I know what I was saying. These are also for us to be able to look back and just like remember this time. And I think that's something that I know, like family channels and family vlog channels and stuff, they have such like a bad reputation of, and like exploiting their kids, which I 100%, I've seen those channels. I agree 100%. But also in a sense for us, at least, I look back and I watch these videos and it just makes me like smile so much. Like just seeing him and just remembering those moments, especially when it's just me and him. I don't know, we just have some really cool like bonding time. All right, let's answer some more questions and I'll feed you. I got the bottle ready, so I'll feed him on here so we can keep talking. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Carrie, I hope you're doing good. Good morning from California. Hey, Lisa. Vlogmas and the nightly advent calendars. Thank you. Kelly, you have such a beautiful family. I feel blessed that you share it with us. Thank you, Kelly. Christina said he looks so much like you. A lot of people say that. We've heard like split. Some people are like, he looks like Brandon when he was a baby. We just hear both of it. I don't personally see that he looks like me, but people say it, so it could. It's 50-50. It's either me or Brandon. Yeah, I agree, Carrie. There's a difference in exploiting and sharing. All right, you ready to eat? You want to eat? Huh? Do you? I know it's going to be interesting, like taking him to see clients today, because I've only been with these clients. So basically with my work right now, I'm still working, but basically part-time. I'm not taking on any new clients. So I have probably like 5 or 6 clients that I've been working with that haven't bought a house yet. So I'm still showing them stuff. But these are like one of the fairly newer clients. And they texted and they were like, can we go see this house today? And I was like, sure, but somebody's going to be joining us. And they were like, oh yeah, no problem. So just seeing how he does with that, that'll be interesting. All right, you ready to eat? Get your burp cloth. I know, here it comes. But yeah, he really only cries. Hang on. He loves to put his hands in his mouth and then like fight to where I can't get the bottle in. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah. See, this is like when he's just staring at you when you feed him. It's so sweet. I love it so much. Also, whenever I went to go live on this channel, it said, you've never been live before. It takes 24 hours to activate a live on this channel. But luckily it didn't take that long. But I thought that was interesting. It's just funny, like just remembering the things that we had to go through to start Southern Snackers and, build onto that. Hey, Stina. Stina Starry-Eyed. Yeah, if y'all were just joining, give this video a thumbs up. We are literally just hanging out. It will be a boring vlog video. It's not really a vlog, it's just a live. But we are just hanging out, talking, just because we haven't been live before. We've been doing Vlogmas, and I was like, let's just. Or write me an email. I have my computer up. Can't hear you. I wonder if it was. Can y'all hear me now? Because I wonder if it was because Brandon was calling. Ugh, everybody's saying sound went away. Are we good now? Okay. Okay, so I guess like if people call you, your audio goes out. That's weird. Well, Brandon, just know that Brandon ruined that. Brandon did that, his fault. Just know that. Oh, hang on. There's some questions. Hang on, Doodle. I'm sorry. I think you mentioned that he drinks breast milk. Does your surrogate pump for you, or do you get milk from a bank or human bank? Okay, good question. Yeah, so our surrogate, which it's just easier to say surrogate, but technically she's a gestational carrier, because surrogate typically means that she is the mom, like the biological mom. So our carrier obviously is not the biological mom because we use an egg donor. But yeah, so she pumps for us, and she actually visits like every couple weeks or every month, and like kind of just brings a bunch of frozen milk. So she's actually coming next week. I think next Tuesday. So yeah, so we get breast milk from her. We also do like mix. Like so at night he doesn't do breast milk because I just take everything into the nursery with us so I don't have to leave. Oh, he just called to say hey. Okay. Well, he should know I'm on live. But I take formula into the nursery. That way I don't have to leave the nursery and just kind of keep the stimulation and stuff low and dark, and he just does formula at night. Which now that he's sleeping through the night, he really only does like one bottle of formula, and maybe through the day, if one of the frozen bags, if there's only like 2 ounces, I'll just mix formula with the breast milk, and he's totally happy with that. Feeding time was one of my favorites with my kids were babies. Now they're 19 and 17. They don't like it when I try to hold them while they eat now. I can imagine not, Christina. I could only imagine somebody trying to hold me now while I eat. I would get I don't even like to be touched. Like, like once you like eat and like you're full, nobody touch me. Like, don't get near me. No. Did I ever get the other wedding ring back? No. I did call and they said nothing was turned in. Um, but no, I never got it. But again, y'all, it was like maybe like a $50 like wooden ring. It wasn't it wasn't the end of the world. But I haven't even sent off the other one yet. So the one that my actual real wedding ring, I haven't sent off, and I need to. You're getting sleepy, dude. You're getting sleepy. So hopefully I'll send that out. This is so an unflattering angle, but whatever. Hey Hey, Stacy. Y'all, and if you haven't, me and Brandon are also doing our 12 Songs of Christmas. So, I think this is our eighth or ninth year in a row of doing this. So basically, me and Brandon sing a song every day leading up to Christmas, and we post it. And we haven't posted today's yet, but it's over. I post it on my personal Instagram, my Facebook, and our TikTok. So those are the three places that you can see those. Yeah, we did one last night or yesterday. It is so funny. It's to What Child Is This? And it's just like him like sitting up and us just staring at him. It's so funny. Lisa said, "What are your plans for Christmas?" Yeah, so Christmas is going to be hectic. And this will probably be the last year that our Christmas is like this. Because once he's like old enough to understand and like wake up and like know that Santa came and that kind of stuff, we want to have wake up in our house. Move your hand, Doodle. Um, but this year we have Brandon's family's Christmas on Christmas Eve, like his immediate family. And then my family, we always do Christmas morning breakfast. So my sisters and nephews will come over to my parents' house at like 9, 8 or 9. And then we do breakfast and then open presents there. So we're going to do New Year's Eve at Brandon's. After we're done there, we will drive back to my parents' house, spend the night there, and then go to my grandma's, my dad's mom's, his side of the family's Christmas at like 2, and then drive back up to Brandon's, which is like an hour and a half, because his extended family is also doing one at 5. So it'll be a busy 2 days. But then this weekend, I mean, we have Brandon's other extended family on Saturday, and then the other another side. I don't. Brandon has his family has so many Christmas things. It's wild. It is literally wild. So we're gonna be going all this weekend for Christmas stuff too. Which, PSA, if you're sick or don't have a cold or something like that, don't go near a baby. Don't go near them. Don't even like come by them. Even if you like, just don't be near them. Don't breathe on them. Don't even think about it. Even the slightest little baby cold that you're like, oh, I just like woke up stuffy. Don't come near a baby. Don't do it. And that's the only thing I worry about with like how much sickness and stuff is going around. At least he got his like first round of shots and stuff, so I feel a little bit better about that. But like, just don't go near a kid if you're feeling even the slightest bit under the weather. Do I sing to my son all the time? So literally, that's me and Brandon sing to him nonstop. If he was awake, I would sing to him now, and he usually always smiles. Um, we have this song. God, this is. I just know that this is like. It's just funny knowing that like this is my lives now. Remember when like we would do, which we still would if Brandon was here, and we didn't have to drive anywhere. But like shot goals. I know in like Southern Snackers, we would be like, all right, let's get to 20 thumbs up, and we do a shot. And so like by the end of it, we're like tipsy and doing the most stupid stuff. But I love those. I also love this type of just hanging out and talking too. Um, but I had this song that I sing to him, and because his name is Otto, and I don't know why I started it, but I would go, my name is Otto, O-T-T-O. 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 And then I would just keep singing it. And it's so stupid, but like he loves it. And I'm like, I feel like it'll ingrain into his head how to spell his name and how to like say stuff. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what else. I agree. Don't go near a baby when you're sick. 100%. My little boy was 3 weeks old and caught RSV and spent weeks in the NICU. See, that is so scary. And it's happening so much. Like you get on Facebook and everybody's like, I have the flu. And it's just sickness. This time of year, it's tough. Has Emily met Otto yet? So Emily has met Otto. She came down the week before Thanksgiving. So like a couple of days before Thanksgiving, and her and Ernie met him. They were here for like 2 hours or so. So we didn't have like a lot of time with them, but she also has a lot of her family that lives here in Charlotte now. Um, so I'm sure she'll come back pretty often, but I don't know. I would it would be nice. We might go up and see her at some point. It would just be nice for us to like hang out a little bit more than, because she was like running in between family and stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to hang out more soon. It's just tough when people move away, y'all. It is so tough. Have gone to sleep. It's like our friends in Vegas. Um, they still haven't met him, and plane tickets right now were crazy. They were supposed to come in November, and they were going to be like over $1,000 for like plane tickets here. It was just wild. We were like, no, just wait until it like goes down, and then you can come. You still got some more. Oh, I love that, Stacy. Yeah, you made the live. We are just hanging out. It's probably gonna be the most boring live you've ever seen, but that's all right. Simple Man by Leonard Skinner and Hey Jude by the Beatles were songs I sang to them. Let it be a simple kind of man. He's also in all of our Christmas songs. All right, dude, I think you got a little bit more. You got a little bit more. Hang on. Did y'all use the Dr. Brown bottles? We heard that those were the best, and that's kind of what we have like 3 other brands, but we wanted to avoid Colic at all possible, and we heard that these were pretty good about that. All right, you're empty, dude. You are empty. Y'all, he gets so mad after he eats. He's tired right now, so he might not cry, but he usually cries every time after he eats. Yeah, he's tired. He's probably not going to burp either for me now that he's going to sleep. Some people have zero respect when they're sick and coming around a baby. Even family sometimes doesn't understand, and the no kissing the baby's face should be a well-known fact. Yeah, agree. Oh, thank you. Sweetest live ever. I laughed so hard I cried watching you spill the ranch and getting in trouble during the Bird Box challenge. Oh my gosh, I know. See, I think those types of things were like what was funny. I just got tired of doing like mukbangs and just like sitting and eating, but I love like challenges or like little taste tests, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm still confused. I don't know what to do with Southern Snackers. I don't know whether to keep posting on there or I don't know what to, because I love like, I don't know. I just know people over there don't care about the baby as much. And so that's why we created this channel, because I feel like so many of the Southern Snacker people, they came because of like all those challenges I did and like the Be Loves whenever she would like shout us out. And they would come from that. And what I love, like even though this channel is a lot smaller, it's like people know what this content is. You know what you're coming here for. I don't know. And I feel like I just like that more. A lot more engagement too. I mean, for us to have over 20,000 people and like we ended up getting about the same amount of views that we get now with 1,000 subscribers. I know some of our videos would take off, but for the most part. I use Dr. Brown bottles and love them. My daughter is now 15, so he's been going for a while. Thank you, Ralph. Sad to say, if my kids were babies now, I wouldn't let anyone touch them. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, especially going to like family gatherings where people, they've never met him before, and I know like this weekend it's like Brandon's extended family. So it's not even like it's like second cousins and that kind of thing. So it's like I don't know. I don't know. But we'll deal with it as it comes. Okay, I took my glasses off and now I can't see the comments. When my kids were little, I would sing Baby Don't You Cry, the pie song from the movie Waitress. Huh. Baby Don't You Cry. I'm gonna have to go back. I mean, I've seen Waitress, so I feel like the camera is literally shaking because I'm patting him. I'm a very nice person, but when it comes to my kids, I can be mean. When he came home from the hospital, I put a big sign on my door and said, if you are sick, don't knock on the door. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the thing. It's like, which I've always not had like a temper, but like, if I see somebody doing the wrong thing, I will not hesitate to like say something like right away. Um, and I started over the past couple of years, I've gotten a lot better to where I don't like, I mean, usually like, uh, I just have a, not a temper, but I just, seeing people do stuff to hurt other people or doing stuff that, like, especially like to workers, like waitresses or, you know, the checkout person at like Walmart or somewhere. If I see somebody being rude to them, usually I would say, like right there, I would say something. And so then that would start something with Brandon. He was like, leave it alone. It's none of your business. Just stay out of it. And I'm like, no, like they should know that what they're doing, how they're treating somebody is not right. But then I've gotten a lot better at that, especially in the world we live in now. You never know what somebody's going to do. I mean, people are very unpredictable. So I've kind of eased off of that. Um, but with him, yeah, nobody. I feel like I would attack. I don't know. You don't touch, don't mess with Brandon or Otto, or I'll go crazy. Let's see. I started with Snackers, but I'm loving this channel. Have you thought about combining the two? What do you mean exactly by like combining them? Um, I mean, I feel like this channel is always going to have like a family driven focus, like about our journey, about not about him, not filming him all the time, but like it being like our life, our journey to having maybe more kids and that kind of thing. To where I feel like on the Snacker channel, I don't know. I feel like if there are challenges or stuff, maybe we can do it there. I just don't want it to be like baby stuff over there because I know that that's not what the subscribers want or why they subscribe to that channel. You're definitely not going to burp. He is passed out. You are passed out. It's so sweet. And it's funny, like I'll just be sitting here and Brendan will be on the couch or Brendan will be holding him and I'm just like staring at them and I'll just like start crying. And Brendan's like, oh my gosh, not again. Because I've always been emotional, but it's something about having him and just like looking at him when he's being so sweet. And then I'll just start crying again. It's so, I am a very emotional person, but I feel like it's gotten 10 times worse, which is not good. Like I will literally cry over the smallest thing, which is so stupid. And also I'll cry if I get really mad at someone, I'll like start crying after. Like right after. That's like one thing I kind of wish I could change about myself is just how emotional I can get. Um Not that y'all asked, but I felt like that's like if you see me crying in like vlogs and stuff, just know, just expect it because it'll happen. It doesn't always mean I'm sad. A lot of times it's happy. Otto will be part of the snack squad before you know it. Oh my gosh, what if on the Southern Snackers, once we were like feeding him like food, it's just like food videos of like him eating baby food. That would be hilarious. Will you homeschool? No. Um, we I don't know where we're gonna be when it's time for school. I know the district that we're in right now isn't the greatest. Not that that really means anything, but um, I don't think we'll be. I don't think we'll be living here if when it's time for him to go to school. But if we are, then I think that he'll go to like there's like a special school here that they do like a lottery, and it's a dual language program. So basically, they start teaching Spanish early on as well. So to where by the time they're in fifth grade, I think that they're teaching subjects in both languages, which I think is really, really cool. And I would love for him to be in that school and just be around, just to be diverse. Um, I mean, and you definitely like one other regret is like me not knowing Spanish and not knowing another language. It doesn't have to be Spanish, but I just think that that's something that I really hate that I don't know another language. So I really want him to be as immersed into that as possible. Let's see. Having a baby and its Xmas is the most beautiful feeling. It is. It's like really I'll be so excited like next year when he like is like a 1 years old and 1 year old, not years old, 1 year old, and he's like knows a little bit what's happening, and he can open a present, and he can, I don't know, just understand it a little bit more. Even that one though, he's not gonna understand it fully. But I think that's just something that's so exciting is like reliving the magic of the holidays with the kid, because that's something that I love so much. We were talking about this the other day. Like I asked Brandon, I was like, "What's like a memory, like a Christmas memory, or holiday memory that you remember?" And one of the things that I said was there was something about being at my house, waking up super early, and walking down the stairs because we live in like a my parents lived in like a little split level, so there was like 5 or 6 stairs, and I would my room was right at the top of the stairs. I'd walk out, and you could see the tree from the stairs, and then you could see the toys that Santa brought. Because I don't know if Santa does this for everyone, but for us, Santa wouldn't wrap presents. So anything that was wrapped was from my parents or from, somebody else. But if it wasn't wrapped, that means it was from Santa. And I love that. Like I think Santa will hopefully do that for us too. But just looking down and like getting to see from the stairs what he brought and just like running down, and I don't know, it's just like not a specific year. It was like every time, and I always woke up before my parents. So that's just something that I remember vividly. Um, my oldest took her first steps at Christmas. Toddled up to the. Oh, I'll never forget that. That's sweet. I know it's just crazy. I think that's one thing about the time going by so quickly is how much they change constantly. Like constantly, and what they're doing differently, and it's wild. um I mean, from like him, he started smiling at like 5 weeks, and like smiling, not like just like gas smiling, but like smiling like he knew, like it was you going into his face, like blah blah blah, like making him smile, and he would react to that. um and like just now, like him giggling. I haven't been able to catch it on, maybe I did, but like he has like a cute little giggle that he does now. um and he's not even 3 months, so it's just how much has changed to where like now he rolls over from his stomach to his back. um it's now he like is trying to hold stuff. um it's just wild how much changes week by week, if not day by day. It's like some days I'll wake up and like his hair just looks like it grew so much. He does have the bald spot in the back of his head because recently he didn't have it for a long time, And then now, which we talked to our pediatrician, they said it's normal, but it's how they soothe themselves trying to go to sleep. Is he'll, if he's laying down, he will literally just do this nonstop, and that's something that they do to try to soothe themselves. So then, because I always thought like, oh, they got the bald spot, that you leave them on their back too long, you know, they're never held, they're never changing positions, and that's why they get a bald spot. And so I always like was adamant about making sure like I was moving him around, he wasn't just staying put for that long. But no, the doctor was like, it's going to fall out because if he's doing that to try to go to sleep and to soothe themselves, there's no hope for it. Let's see. Yes, I love both channels. I don't care if you eat or vlog, I will watch. Thank you, Stacy. I have to go back to work. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, you have a great Christmas too. I'm happy for you guys to be able to have these videos with him because they grow up so fast. Yeah, and I think that's another thing that I think is really cool for like him to be able to look back on too. Because you know, like for me growing up, my family had like a recorder. I guess I think it's like a recorder. I don't know. It was like that a video camera that had those like little tapes, and you would have to put that little tape into like a bigger VCR disc. What were those called? Hang on. What were those called? Um, I don't know, but they were like little VHSs that had to go into a bigger VHS tape to actually play it in the TV. And so it's funny because like people were always like vlogging. You know, people were always capturing these memories from whether it was pictures, videos, and the way I look at this is like I love looking back at those videos and seeing, you know, my family when I was very little. Um, so I think this will be super special for when he's older to be look back on and just I don't know, just to see what his parents were up to, what they were like, um, how crazy we are, which I'm sure he already knows that. Yeah, I can't remember what they were. They were like mini VHS tapes, but they had to go into like a, I don't know. But we still have so many back at my parents'. I really need to like, and that's another thing. Like, I feel like my parents don't have tons of. They have pictures of me when I was little, but I just wish I had more. You know, so I think documenting and stuff is very important, and also not just taking pictures of them, but like taking pictures of like me and Brandon with him, because you know, growing up when he looks back, yeah, he might want to see pictures of himself, but he wants to see pictures of his parents too. So I think always incorporating that and making sure you're taking pictures of as a group as well. Maybe they were, yeah, I think it was like a VHS with another thing on it, like another letter. Do you baby wear at all with the hang on with like an ergo or other carrier? It saved me the first 6 months. So we do have a baby carrier. Um, I've put it on and put him in it. It's probably been like a week or two since I've done that. Um, but I just don't have the I don't have to have it yet. So we have one, and I've put him in it. Um, but he doesn't love it. He definitely doesn't love it when I have him facing me. Like he wants to see out and about. So I think next time I'll do it, I'll turn him around, especially since he can hold his head up a little bit better. Um, I just really haven't had the need for it yet. I'm sure I will though. He is passed out. Yeah, we have my showing at 3 today. So we'll have to get ready for that. But hopefully he does good. This is usually around the time, so he doesn't sleep that much during the day. Usually around like 12 or 1, he'll take like because he'll take like some naps throughout the day, like a 30-minute nap here and there. But like at this point in time, he'll do like an hour, usually. And usually what we do is we bought this recliner. We sit it back, and he'll just sleep on me, and we'll both like take a nap for like an hour to an hour and a half. Another thing about this is just on the top of my head. Just I was thinking about it earlier when I was looking, because whenever I went live, it was like telling me what all I need to do on this channel before it becomes monetized, and that was something else I didn't even think about. I was like, oh wow, like having to get to that monetization level is pretty tough. I mean, I think the you have to have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Um, which I think that's like the hard part. It's like getting that many watch hours. I think we only have like 1,300, so we're pretty far off from that. But it's just like little things like that. Like I forgot about when we were doing the Southern Snackers. What if this video was us literally just like taking a nap, rocking? That would be funny. And we always keep it so loud in here. Or not so loud. We always like for there to be noise when he's like sleeping, especially like during the day. At night he has his hatch, like the white noise. But we want like either like the TV on or music or something. That way nothing nothing just like wakes him up. He can sleep in noise. Cause y'all, me and Brandon are loud. I mean, it's just that's just one thing that we were like, we can't have a kid and like have to tiptoe and be like so quiet during the day. I mean, if he's like fighting sleep and stuff, then obviously we'll, there's certain times it's like, all right, we gotta shut up, we gotta get him to go to sleep, but we like to make noise. Yeah, like this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I feel like we keep like gaining, um, like every time I post like a vlog, we'll like gain a couple of subscribers from that blog, which is nice. I just like that we're getting subscribers that are actually here for this type of content and like this type of thing. I like that. Ready to baby proof the whole house. Baby's getting to everything. I know, y'all. And no, we're not ready. I think it's going to be that whole time of like raising a kid that's like crawling, walking, getting into everything is going to be crazy. Luckily, I mean, we don't have a big house. We're like we live in like a 1950s like ranch style home. Um, so if you kind of know, you know that it's like a basic setup, and it's not open at all. It's very like blocked. The rooms, not an open concept. So I feel like it'll be interesting, like him like crawling, walking, and us like look around and we don't see him, and then we're like, oh god, he's in another room, and just having to chase him down. I feel like that's gonna be crazy. And yeah, I don't even. We have so many like knickknacks, like back there in the chimney. There's like just candles everywhere. That's gonna be. We're gonna have to do something. That'll be an interesting time. I don't want to be in this house forever, but we'll at least probably be in this house for another year or two. But it would be nice for us to like move and just have more space, because we have so much equity in this house, but I also don't want to sell it, and because we're in such a good area, like that is continuing to grow and increase in equity, and it's so like the people in front of us, they rent out their house on Airbnb, the whole house, and it's like a 2 night minimum, and they get like 300 and something a night. So it's like we could literally pay our mortgage and then some with just doing like Airbnb. Um, so I don't know that I would ever want to sell this house unless we just had to have the money. Um, but I would love to like have another house and then rent this one out, whether it be Airbnb type thing or to like a long term rental. Let's see, what else shall I say? My daughter started walking at 9 months and she's 12 and a half months now. She gets into everything. I'm exhausted. Yeah, when do like kids, I mean, I guess I could Google it, but like what's the average of like when a kid will walk, when a kid will crawl, when they say their first words, and like actually like know what they're saying? Like they're saying like looking at their dad and they're saying like dad dad, like what are those milestones? Because I feel like 9 months is like early for a kid to walk, so that's pretty, that's awesome. um I feel like we have a friend that her daughter is going to be a year in like a couple weeks. I think she's walking with like a little walker, but she doesn't like walk by herself. I found it easier to create a space with a gate to keep her in. My entire house isn't baby proof. We hang out in the living room and make sure the space is safe for her. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do. I mean, I guess one good thing about our house not being an open concept is we can just kind of put a baby gate at the entrance right here to the kitchen and then right at the entrance of the door to where he can only go in this general area. Sharon, every child is different. That's very true. Um, they're also different, but usually a year they're walking. An earlier walker isn't necessarily the best thing. I guess that's true. Both of my children were 10 months old when they started walking. Okay, that's good to know because let's see. So that means he would be like summer, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, like June or July. That's wild. It's wild, and it's crazy that this little guy will be with us until, I mean, forever. I mean, obviously until like school and stuff and all that, but like he's just ours, and like where he is. I can't talk about it too much, or I'll get emotional. Just thinking, oh, I can't talk about it. Actually, I gotta move on. Um, Kimberly, I just love your little family. You're great dads. I love the off the cuff comedy too. Thanks, Kimberly. Especially with Brandon. Like it's just, he's funny. I did a lot of tummy time, which I think helped her be mobile early and walked at 9 months. Yeah, and he is rolling from his stomach. So every time I put him on tummy time now, he'll stay there and he'll push up and stuff for a couple minutes, and then he'll get over it and he'll just roll over to his back, and then I'll have to put him back on his tummy. I'm like, no, push up, and then he'll just roll over. Yeah, I feel like there's so much stuff that we don't have. Like we have like a little swing that, like I guess it's kind of a bouncer actually, not a swing, that you like hang from a door frame. We have that, which I guess he needs to be holding his. I mean, he holds his head up good now, but I feel like that's probably still too young for that. But other than that, I can't. We don't really have anything, and our house is already full. I mean, we have that swing that y'all see him in all the time. We have like the little play area that he lays down, and the toys are above him. We have this huge bassinet, or not bassinet, pack and play that takes up basically the entire living room. Um, I don't know. Our house literally just stays a mess. And it's not like a mess, it's like stuff we need. Like everything that's here, we have his car seat, we have his like little pillow that he sits up on, we have his pack and play. Like everything we need, but it just takes up so much room. And we have Brandon's wig over here hanging out. The coffee tables in my home was a nightmare because my son kept falling and hitting his head. See, Sharon, that's I know, and like we actually just got this coffee table, and even me, like I'll like scratch my arm on it. So I feel like that kind of stuff, like the fireplace, it's gonna be a nightmare. But we'll deal with it when it comes. Did he ever have colic? Um, Lily, I don't think so. I don't think he technically had it. There was a there was a point in time where at 7 p.m. every night, around 6:37, he would literally cry for no reason. He's 8, he's changed, we're holding him. He would cry from like 7 to like he would probably cry for like an hour straight. Um and you would literally have to like walk outside. You would have to walk with him before he would calm down. And so, luckily, that didn't last too long. But I think that was a little hint of colic. But I also have read that like every baby has like a what do I usually call it? Like a witching hour. They have like a witching hour to where I think that was just his. So I don't know that it was actually colic. Um, but we were definitely worried that it was because we've heard awful things. And at that point in time, I was already like not getting sleep because that was like pretty early on when he wasn't sleeping through the night. And just him crying like just it literally was going to drive me crazy just for like an hour. So I was so nervous that like if he did turn colic and he was crying even more, I was like, how am I going to do this? So I don't think it was ever actually like colic. I used the Johnny jumper in the doorway when I needed to cook, and that's it. The baby stuff takes up so much space, so we opted out of it. And I think that's kind of what we're going to have to do too. We're going to have to, he can have like his necessities, but like some of our friends, they have like huge playrooms with like all these toys. And I'm like, it would be nice. Like, I would love that, but it's just literally not possible in the house that we're in right now. So maybe one day. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, Sharon, there may have been gas. Yeah, so we were doing like bicycles and stuff with him all the time. He's gotten a lot better. Like, usually, obviously not now, but like burping and stuff, he's gotten a lot better at that. Um, which I think they say at like 4 months, you don't even have to burp them as much because like their body has developed enough to actually be able to process the gas and like, kind of know what it's doing. Johnny Jumper is cool, but my kids started to be like Cirque du Soleil up in our house. Nerdy. I love that. I need to look up what a John is. The Johnny Jumper what I was talking. It just like hangs in the doorway. I haven't even unpacked it. I really maybe one day on the vlog I'll like just set it up just to see what it looks like and just. But it's just like deep in the closet somewhere. It's so funny. There's just like so much stuff like in his room. Like his crib is literally packed full of like clothes, of different little toys and gadgets, and it's okay, yeah. So it is what okay. I can't wait to set that up. It'll be so cool just like seeing him in that kind of thing. Hey, the Irish Fairy. Then I'm going to have to get one too because I'm constantly holding cash and bouncing him in my hands. And that's when he's most content. Yeah, you need to get that then. See, Otto like he likes to be held every now and then, but a lot of times he just wants to be laid down in his bassinet and just like talked to and like played with. Um, He would rather be down to where he can kind of look every which way and do his own thing, and then us like play with him. Yes, Ashley, they did. Yeah, the thing, and this is also funny, and especially like with the vlogs, you only see him. We only put him in like the onesies, or like the, I guess people call them PJs. All the time people are like, "Oh, his pajamas are so cute." And I'm like, "Are these not just regular clothes to take him out in?" They're like, "Oh, his little sleepers are so cute." And I'm like, "I thought like these were just going out outfits too." Um, but yeah, so I've started more of like putting on like the shirt and like the pants and stuff now whenever we go out. Um, so I try to do that. He actually just wore one of the shirts that you got him um, yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. I put like these little cute little khakis on it too. I know I need to. It's just tough, like putting clothes on him and then like vlogging it, and like I don't know. But like this weekend, he'll be in like normal clothes. I won't take him in little sleepers, even though the sleepers are so easy. They're so much easier than like putting shoes on them and socks and pants. So for the most part, he lives in his sleepers, but every now and then we have to put on real clothes, I guess. Nerdy said, my babies are now 30, 16, and 14. Hey, that's a big gap. That's kind of like my family. Let's see, my oldest sister, she's 13 years older than me, and then the next sister's 9 years older. Thank you. Thank you, Irish. And Nerdy, yeah, like this weekend we're going to like Christmas stuff, so we'll actually put real clothes on him. But if we're like just going to my parents and stuff, he just stays in these little sleepers. They're just so easy, and the ones that actually zip from the bottom too, like the ones that, what's up, Doodle? Like there's some that like just have like one zipper that zips from the top, but the ones that have two zippers, so you can like zip it from the bottom or zip it from the top, to where it makes changing so much easier. Like Old Navy has some bomb baby clothes. Surprisingly enough, like I like their stuff a lot. You gonna burp? You're waking up? You waking up? You still hadn't got a burp out yet. Say hey to the camera. Oh. Yeah, we were told we couldn't have kids. We gave up trying when I had two babies 18 months apart, and then our son was 15. Oh, I bet you are tired. But that's awesome, though. You will spit up. It's okay. Oh, your stomach's like growling. Are you using the bathroom? Hmm? Yeah. Are you? Are you? He is so happy when he wakes up. It is so sweet. Okay, you also can't gag yourself. Ariel, Old Navy, Ariel. I feel like I mess this up every time. Is it Ariel or Ariel? I think it's Ariel. Old Navy fits my girl so good. It's my favorite. Yes, I love Old Navy stuff. Yeah, we've gotten a couple of things from Target too. Married 32 years. Nice. Sharon, thank you. He is cute. He's a cutie pie. See, he's a cutie pie. Ain't you? Ain't you? You still should give me a burp. You gonna burp? It's crazy that me and Brandon have been together since 2008. And it's also crazy that 2008 is so far, like, has been so long ago. Like that's, let's see, we're in 2022, about to be in 2023, y'all. 2023. Like let that sink in for a second. 2023. It's it's wild. I mean, I remember me and Brandon being in college, like in our suite. We had two like roommates, one guy that we're still really good friends with, and it's just wild that it doesn't seem like it's been as long as it has since we were in college. And now me and your daddy have you. And now we have you. You say it like Ariel, not every. Hang on, hang on. You say it like Ariel, not Ariel. Ariel, Ariel, like the mermaid. Did you get it yet? It should be at your house. Today's what, Friday? You should get it tomorrow or Saturday because somebody that I shipped it to in North Carolina, they got theirs yesterday evening. So I feel like people, it shouldn't be too many more days to go outside of the Carolinas. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Um, Honestly, probably it's. I'm gonna be cliche again this year, and unf- ultimately, I want to be happy. I wanna. I wanna like financially get to where we pay off everything that we had to get for him, um, and then also in my professional world save up enough to possibly start thinking about having another one. But y'all, it's just so much money. But that's like, I mean, it's not really a resolution. My resolution would be to just become healthier. I feel like with him, it's like working out and stuff is just not as easy. We go for walks and stuff and that kind of thing, but I need like some high cardio to really get to where I need to be. So probably just being more conscious of what I'm eating and hoping to exercise more. Especially, we have a running stroller, so I'm hoping to start using that a little bit more and trying to run more. But and maybe I don't know. Our gym has like a little child care thing, but they have to be 6 months. So maybe I'll start doing that too. I may have misanswered this, but are you a stay-at-home dad? Um, so I guess technically right now I'm a stay-at-home dad. I'm also working. So like one great thing about real estate is I can kind of create my own schedule. Um, so he's actually at 3 o'clock today. We are meeting with some clients, but he's going with me. Um, but I think that's kind of the idea. You know, I was doing real estate full time to where, you know, I was doing 30 to 35 transactions a year, um, which was busy. I mean, I think on average, real estate agents do like seven to 10 transactions a year, maybe less than that. Um, so I feel like I'm not going to do as much. I'm not going to be doing that 30 to 35 transactions a year unless it's just like happens that way. But even if I did half of that, or even like a quarter of it, and was still able to stay at home and not have to do childcare because childcare is expensive, then I think that would be great. So I have like 6 people right now that are looking, that are like personal contacts, because I'm not taking any new clients right now, but I'll start taking some slowly after. I'll probably only keep like 5 or 6 clients at a time. And so whenever we find them something, then I'll try to pick up some new people. I like both your channels. It's fun to watch you and Brandon. I just think 2 channels and a new baby would be really hard to keep up with. Either way, I'll be watching. Thank you, Ralph. Yeah, I think my focus is going to be Southern Daddies for now. Every now and then I might post on Southern Snackers, but I think this will be the main one. Y'all, we looked, and in Charlotte, I think the cheapest daycare we could find was $320 a week. So then I was like, $320 a week? Like, that is, if we did full time. I think there was one that we could do. It was like 200 for a day or two. You gonna say hey to the camera again? Now that you're awake and happy? Say hey. Wee. Yay, 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 yay. Do, 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 do. Let's see if I sing to him if he'll. You want me to sing to you, Doodle? I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Say it. Say you love me too. I think some of their daddies would be more relevant to your life right now, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Ashley. I'm so happy for you and Brandon. I love this channel so much. Y'all are doing so good, and I love that I'm right here with y'all with Cash. Yes, I think that's another thing. Like, that's what I watch. I watch people that have kids, and I see what they're doing with their kids, and like it just gives me ideas. It's just you're able to relate to it more, especially if you've had kids. I watch no matter what. Love you guys. Thank you. The baby will know one day that great lullabies he had. I know, Carrie. That would have been, I know that. Also, Houston, that was so long ago. That's crazy that it's been that long, too. We should have sang in the Uber. There's another thing that I sing to him. Hang on. Let's rearrange. Let's see if you'll smile. Let's see if you'll smile. So well, that's kind of like a go to sleep thing, but I'll go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little Otto, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Yeah, you don't like that? You don't want to go to sleep, huh? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You live your life. You live your life. You live your life. But I sing that to him like all the time as he's trying to go to sleep. You are not happy. Do you want to lay down? Are you tired of me holding you? You can lay down if you want. Do you want to lay down? You don't look comfortable. Here, let's lay you down. I'm going to lay him down in his little bassinet. All right, everybody say hey. Say hey. Eh. No, Doodle. Doodle, don't do it. Don't do it. Yes. You want your toy? Here's your toy. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Yes. Let me get your toy set up. Like, it's like tons of toys. Just everything is like everywhere. But it makes him happy. And that's what I care about. All right, Doodle. We got it set up for you. There you go. I'll show you all this set up in just a second. Okay. So we've kind of like, and y'all, again, my house is a mess. We kind of have this set up to where he can kind of like reach and play with stuff as he goes. See what I'm saying? He's like, was fussy with me just now, but like he just wanted to lay down. He just wanted to like not be held for a minute. And like, I can probably take his passy out and he'll laugh. Hey buddy, Otto, look, Otto. Hey buddy, I see you. I see you. I see you. You want the claw? You ready for the claw? Yeah, you ready for the claw? Do 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 do. Brrrr. Brrrr. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to talk to us? Talk to us. What you thinking? What you thinking? Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? Say Christmas time's a comin', Christmas time's a comin', Christmas time's a comin', and I know I'm going home. Snowflakes are falling, my old home's a calling, tall pines are humming, Christmas time's a comin'. Yeah, yeah. You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Boop. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Hey, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Why? 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 Santa Claus is coming to town. Yes, he is. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Yeah, yeah, I know. Turn your music back on. This is like one that we got off of like somebody else's. Oh, throwing up. Hang on, Doodle. You okay? Come here. Come here. I know. Come here, Doodle. You're okay. Let's get that cleaned up. Yeah. Alrighty. I know. I gotta wipe it up. I gotta wipe it up. Yeah. Okay. You okay now? You okay now? Hang on. You're okay. Oh, I know. Does your stomach feel better? Does your stomach feel better? Okay. You gonna hang out right here? Okay. Are you tired? Are you tired? I think you are. Okay. We're gonna get off live in just a second. We gotta get you changed. I know. I know. Okay. Yep. So I think this is where we're going to have to end it, y'all. I got you. Oh, yes. Oh, my baby boy. I know. We got to go change you. Yeah. Well, let's say bye to everybody, okay? Even though you look really tired. Even though you took a nap. You look sleepy. All right, y'all. We are going to get off of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. He's just getting a little bit fussy. So I'm going to just go show him more attention and figure out, go get you changed and stuff. Because we have to get ready because at 3 o'clock, you're going to work with me. And you got to be in a good mood for that. You got to be in a good mood. I know. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And the vlog for today will be out a little bit later. So be on the lookout for that. And I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all. It was nice talking to everybody. I know.